I know where they're going with the bomb.
Oh, yeah?
A victim overheard two dudes talking before they hit this place. It seems they're headed for a shithole of a town called Fort Davis in the West Texas Badlands, about 100 miles south as a crow flies.
What for? I mean, what's in Fort Davis?
Nothing as far as I could tell, but I'll look into it. How's the van?
Carb's flooded. Take a second to get it started, but... Oh, look, it's the fuzz.
Welcome back, everybody, to Interstate 76, Mission 14, Road to Fort Davis.
This is Union 12 on positive ID of purpose Banner's truck stop.
This mission was not easy for me.
Is authorized. Over.
It took me,
Lovely.
I don't know how many tries to beat this, at least 20, 30 tries. 5 to 6 hours, probably.
You're gonna have two dead friends. Hey, Guru, give us a second.
Getting better at the pistol there. I took out that guy with the pistol pretty quickly. And these guns, I love these 7.62s. They eat through people quickly. So you notice in the beginning he's got a... I'm trying to defend Skeeter while his carb's flooded, he said, but it'll start.
We got it. Moving out.
I just wanted to... For those who haven't dealt with a flooded carb before, that would be a really stressful situation, waiting for it to clear to get away so that you don't get shot. Because what happens is, with a flooded carb, if you wait for 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, and go to start it, it'll start no problem. But if you try to start it too early, it'll just exacerbate the flood, and then you have to start waiting all over again. So basically, you're waiting, and there's people coming to shoot at you, and you have to try not to do it too soon, or else the car definitely won't start. That would be really stressful. So that's what he just did. Skeeter and Taurus back there in the van. Yeah, I started to work out a system for this mission after I played it, umpteen times. So I flip it into reverse and spin around.
12 to all units.
Use my homing missiles.
Has fired upon base
Hit these guys.
Deadly force is encouraged.
I think I just put the damaged AIM-9 missile.
That big sucker.
Even though it showed I had an empty slot, I think I took the green, lightly damaged AIM-9 missile and put it back in my rear, because even though it's lightly damaged, you can still use it, and then the Doctor radar will be ready for the next mission, which is even better than the AIM-9, since it'll follow whatever target you have locked. Unless they turn off their engine, of course. I'm going to go into more detail about the radar and the locking and the missiles and everything. It's a very detailed fighting system, which I think is awesome. Little jump here. Another thing is, I am definitely willing to buy some people a copy of this game just so I have somebody to play with online, because it's like $6, and I can walk you through how to get it running perfectly. There's still an online multiplayer server, and it'd be really cool to get somebody to play with online and make some videos and stuff. But I'll have to make a full tutorial video first. So that bus just went off the edge up there. So these 7.62 machine guns, they really kill things quickly, even though they have like half the DPS of some of the dual cannon setups, but you just have so many more bullets coming out. You just get so many more hits. Yeah, the physics of the hillsides is definitely a little bit funny. I'm shooting at those water towers down there, so I just knocked one down. Yeah, oh my god, this mission took me so many tries, and when I finally beat it, it glitched at the end and froze, and I had to beat it again, which took another like 5 or 10 tries or something, just so I could film the ending sequence. You'll see at the end my car teleports back and has damage in different spots, because I had video two different attempts of this together and combine them.
I've been drinking.
I did play this one pretty well, up until the end when it froze. And then you can see when it jumps to the second clip of me ending it from a different attempt, the whole front of my car is smashed in and damaged. The front of it never got actually damaged this time. So you'll see that at the end. Popping around here to get some homing missiles off.
Well, cops in the next county ain't in on the take, so get them before they get to county line.
The reason I do this is basically
Gotta get across that county line.
if you do a drive fast at 55 miles an hour, that would help too. So my guns are automatically aiming upwards, trying to shoot the guy I already killed. So your guns will automatically aim up and down at whatever target's in front of you, for better or for worse. That's one thing, if you're ever going to mount guns on your car in real life, or something like that, to try to imitate this, the up and down aiming would be definitely a challenge. Because you can always turn your car left and right, but you can't really turn it up and down. So that's one of the things the game sort of takes care of for you. That wouldn't work out so well in real life. Although the marine radar, oh, here's where it froze, and I just teleported back. As soon as I crossed that county line, it froze. So now this is the second time I beat it on video, and I decided I'm not crossing the line this time because that's what froze the game. And there, the cutscene got triggered, so it ended up working out. I'm not driving now. The car just decided to turn around like that.
Stampede, come back.
We're okay. Get over to the rendezvous.
Alright, for salvage, what did we get here? We got a fire dropper, which is the main thing that we got. We've rounded out our 16-inch wheel collection, so that's all we got now. Looks like we got another set of 4-wheel discs for backup. But, yeah, no, nothing real special. The only really main special thing is the fire dropper. Now, what the fire dropper does is sort of like the oil slick dropper, except for it drops burning fire on the ground. And what this does is, if you notice, when you look at the car's armor, it's got chassis armor and body armor. So the body armor stops bullets and stuff from the outside, and the chassis armor stops landmines and hitting bumps and stuff from damaging the underside of your car. And now 90% of the players, including me, we put all of our armor on the outside of the car, and we hardly put any of it on the chassis, because 95% of the time your chassis is not getting attacked. And so for that reason, the fire dropper is excellent, because it attacks the chassis. It can put a car in the red in a couple seconds, and if you drop it along with an oil slick, if you have a dual car dropper, you can get somebody stuck on the fire, and they're just done for very quickly. Alright, for the build sheet, we got dual 30mm cannons, which is going to be awesome, because that's the highest DPS you can get in the game. Got Ether-X Rally suspension, the best you can get. Aircraft brakes, the best you can get. You know, the engine, suspension, brakes, and all the tires are the best you can get. And the top two weapons are actually the highest damage DPS weapons you can get. You know, if you hit every single shot, which you usually don't. Which makes up for why the machine guns are better, even though they don't have high DPS as a cannon. You have a higher percentage of shots that hit, so it equals out. But if you get close up and you land all your hits, nothing kills them faster than the dual 30mm cannons. I mean, I guess unless you get the Corvette and do 4 quad 30mm cannons, which is nuts, but you sacrifice having a rear gun, rear dropper when you do that. And anyway, got the blower, nitrous oxide, structural bumper. We got a full repair order form. We got Dr. Radar, which is going to be a really nice missile to have. Fire dropper, which is going to be fun to experiment with. And just a whole bunch of secondary equipment that we can repair for backup. So if you notice, my rear weapon slot is empty because it's in the repair. The AIM-9 missile's in repair, the Dr. Radar missile's in repair. I didn't really have any other guns that I felt like putting there. And you know, I don't really use the rear weapon that much anyway. It's not really crucial, so I can go one mission without it.